average and Geo on 64. It's 2 legs apiece. First to 6 legs.
Yeah, it was a bit of a shaky start in the beginning from Shackleton. I think he's got everything now going. Nerves is gone. Darts is going where he wants to. It's game on.
Tyrone looks like he's more comfortable on that 20 on that trip 20 bed. So far, every visit he's been hitting those 60s.
It's back
See
in
what
there.
I mean?
We see a big one here. 140 there from Tyrone. He's definitely doing some power scoring here.
Powerhouse at scoring. I remember, Percy, we played the online franchise competition a few months ago, and I've only heard of Tyrone Shackleton, and the scores that he was putting, I said to myself, I want to meet him one day, and now I'm watching him live. He's really a powerhouse at scoring. He averages a 60 every visit. Geo fighting hard there with 85. Tyrone Shackleton on 191 after 9 darts. Would love to put himself on a close, which he does. Another 95.
Yeah, that's a nice setup
96.
there. Nice setup from Tyrone, leaving him on a possible 2-dot finish. Gio needs a big score here to find himself back into this leg.
I reckon a 2-dot finish here. Trip 20, double
The
18.
way he's been hitting that trip 20, it won't be surprised not on this.
Not on this visit, that's 56. Tyrone Shackleton leaves himself with double 18. What's your favorite double, Percy?
I'm like most of the others. I always play towards double 16 or tops double 18. I prefer double 16, but depending on the combinations.
Yeah, Tyrone Shackleton just pinned that double 18. Scoreline 3-2 to the advantage of Tyrone Shackleton. Awesome darts. Gio must be getting very frustrated. I mean, he's having a few bounce outs now, so must be very frustrating.
So it should be Tyrone back there in the trip 20. Tyrone
Definitely.
averaging.
This guy has
18.
some magnet stuck there. Those darts stick on that trip 20. Beautiful darts by Tyrone Shackleton. This first to 6 format, Percy, is really, it's improving the guy's games by far.
Shackleton with a maximum, the first maximum of this game.
Brilliant stuff. And there was so much more room on that 60 bed.
Can he repeat it? Oh, just a bit high the last one. I thought we were going to have back-to-back 180s here.
Would have been entertaining, yes.
Definitely getting the crowd worked up here.
41.
Matia would look for a ton plus here to put him on a close. And he gets it. 161 left for Matia. Tyrone Shackleton not yet on a close. He will be looking to put himself on something comfortable. That's 59. That leaves him on 100. Matia on 161.
This has to go. No, it won't. 57 there from Gio Shackleton to take this to 4-2. Will he look at 2 tops? No.
60 for Tyrone Shackleton, which leaves him on a double top.
Oh.
He pinned 24 on his first dart. He wanted tops, but just went inside of that double 20. Tyrone Shackleton on tops. Let's see if he can pin it. And he does. Tyrone Shackleton leading 4 legs to 2.
It was a very, very vital break from Shackleton there. He's got the advantage, he's got the darts, he's averaging 81, leading 4-2 in this last 16 encounter against the Wizards, Giovanni Matia.
I think Matia needs to put some firepower in up his sleeve. He needs to fight back. Unlucky. That's getting frustrating with those bounce outs. That's a bounce out in each leg so far for Giovanni Matia.
Each leg.
Brilliant first dart by Shackleton.
He just looks so composed. Look at him. Look at Tyrone. Just looking
very
so
comfortable.
composed.
Very comfortable on that 20 bed. That trip 20 bed.
A very surprising visit there from Tyrone. We haven't seen a lot of that
I
today.
think the fatigue is starting to settle in. And this is where Gio needs to take advantage. Another bounce out. Unlucky Gio.
What do you think is going wrong there?
I'm not sure whether his points need a little bit of sharpening. But that's very frustrating for any darts player. Comfortable 81 by Tyrone.
Ah, there's a steady turn from Gio. Will we see him get back into this game? Giovanni also responsible for my demise yesterday in the last 32 of the ACT.
As it,
Yeah.
Giovanni is a very passionate player. By the way, congratulations, Percy, on making the top 32 out of your blocks.
Yeah, I had to grind it out. Yeah, I had the guys that finished above me was Philby, Carl Gabriel, and Simon Adams. So yeah.
So you reckon you were in a group of death?
No, I was definitely not in the group of death. There was still other groups that was. All the groups were packed in, and very good players.
Beautiful 130 there for Shackleton, which leaves him on 32
This
for the lead, 3-leg lead. And he pins it. Tyrone Shackleton leads Giovanni Matia by 5 legs to 2.
1 leg away for Shackleton.
With a 79 average. Straight darts by Gio Matia. Another ton incoming for Tyrone Shackleton. This guy is brilliant on that 20 bed.
Giovanni not hitting that big scores that we came accustomed to. Only 60 this time there by Shackleton. Giovanni needs a big one.
Giovanni needs a treble. Was it at least 1 treble? And he misses out 45 for Giovanni Matia.
Yeah, 45.
Tyrone Shackleton leading this game by 5 legs to 2.
And this is against the throw here. Shackleton now the advantage in this leg. Only 45, not taking advantage. Can Giovanni come up with a big one? Oh, no.
Again.
That
That is very frustrating. I can see it in his face. His body language speaks. Definitely frustrating for a darts player to encounter so many bounce outs. Brilliant first.
Sometimes you just need to step back, gather yourself, come back.
.85 there by Tyrone Shackleton.
So Shackleton still with the advantage in this leg. He's looking to take this game out and book his spot in the last 8 for tomorrow's grand finale, quarterfinals.
It's gonna be interesting, Percy. Tomorrow it's gonna be very interesting. We've got all power lines up here. So tomorrow will be the top 8. Tyrone on 151 for the match.
Needs that triple 20. Not in there. So Matia will have a chance to pull one leg back in this game.
Let's see if Giovanni Matia. Unfortunately not. 55.
The way Shackleton has been eating these trips, will he start on the bull?
Let's see, he can do it exhibition style. Bull 32.
15. Looking at
117. That's 80 left for Tyrone Shackleton.
There's the opportunity for Giovanni. 9 only, 72 left.
Double, Boychi. Let's see if he can do it. His first dart pinned. The first dart was in that 36, but it was a bounce out. Very frustrating for Gio Matia.
That is so frustrating.
I do not want to be in his shoes. Shackleton on 80. Another single 20 for tops. Can he do it? Unlucky. Gio Matia would look at getting this double 6 just to stay in it and bring the scoreline to 5-3. Still 2 darts in hand.
Gio doesn't manage to take out their 3 missed darts on double 6 this for the match.
Incoming and he wins it. Shackleton comfortably takes this game and the match. 6 legs to 2.
6 legs to 2. Shackleton averaging 75 against Gio 64.
Yeah, that was a little bit disappointing because of the bounce outs by Gio Matia. But Tyrone Shackleton was pouncing those 60s. Really a big hitter and clinical finisher. And that's what darts is all about. You can hit all the scores, but you need to complement it with the doubles.
Yes. He was taking 6 legs on the spin near Gio. Had a 2-0 lead in the beginning.
Yeah, congratulations to Tyrone Shackleton in the top 8. Love to see him tomorrow. We don't know who they're playing yet. The draw will be announced later.
Yeah, as I was saying before, Ashley, Tyrone taking 6 legs on the spin. 6 legs on the spin. That after a bit of a struggles there in the beginning in the first 2 legs with his doubles.
Yeah, Gio Matia was 2-0 up and Tyrone Shackleton just came to the party and started hitting those 60s, closing first time and comfortable winner at the end, 6 legs to 2. But yet again, just to add on Giovanni Matia's disappointment was definitely those bounce outs. It's a worst nightmare for any darts player.
Most definitely, Ashley, most definitely. And you could see in his face after each bounce out the disappointment in his
Very
face.
frustrating. But anyway, hats off to both Gio. He played awesome darts. Yeah, and congratulations to Tyrone Shackleton in the top 8.
Yes, two
Next-
games to go.
Yeah,
Two
next
games
game on
to
the
go.
stage, I think we have Jaden Moodley versus yesterday's runner-up in Vernon Bowers.
Yes, Vernon Bowers.
Gonna be a
Vernon.
very entertaining game. Vernon Bowers, as we know, has been on the world stage a few times already, and yeah, a big name in darts, not only in South Africa, but in Africa. It's gonna be a good game. Vernon Bowers versus Jaden Moodley.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting. Looking forward to this one. Vernon represented South Africa in the World Cup, partnering with Devon, and Jaden part of the SA youth team that was in Gibraltar last year. So
Definitely, yes. Jaden Moodley, he's 16 years old, so he's got a lot of opportunities still to come. So this is just a stepping stone, hopefully to greatness for young Jaden Moodley. As I say, 16 years old, and he loves, very passionate about darts, and to play with the likes of the players here, the caliber of players here, can only benefit his personal game. Vernon Bowers actually scored at a 114 average, which is, I think, the African record in Act 2, also in Cape Town, also against the same opponent in Jaden Moodley. Let's see what can happen today.
So, welcome back.
Devon looking for a huge confidence boost.
11 dart leg and the wrap.
Samson is on a rampage here. 5 legs on the spin.
So, welcome back, viewers, from wherever you find yourself. Facebook, YouTube, live streaming here. The grand finale, Vernon Bowers versus Jaden Moodley. Jaden opening with a 140 as well as Vernon. This is going to be an interesting game. Both players from Wizard franchise in Cape Town.
Yes, both players from Wizards, both local players, phenomenal talents.
Another ton 40 from Jaden Ashley. I don't know if I should ask this question. Who do you think will take this one? Seeing that you're the proud dad of Jaden, you should be very proud of your boy.
Indeed, very proud indeed. I don't have a prediction. Let the best man win.
Very political answer there.
I think it's the honest and fair answer at the moment.
Of course, these two going head to head here already. Big scores on the board after 9, both on a finish. Bowers has been looking phenomenal the whole weekend.
Definitely Bowers a power hitter. Very composed individual on the hockey.
Yeah, he's been a pro for very long on the circuit and here in South Africa.
Definitely, both Vernon, Jaden, myself, we all played for our local darts club called Young Eagles. And yes, definitely I've seen Vernon pull out some magnificent finishes.
Very beautiful setup there by Jaden, putting a bit of pressure on Vernon to take out this 73.
Beautiful setup by Jaden.
Hitting that first one now.
Vernon double 8 left. And he hits it, first attempt. Brilliant stuff by both players. Vernon Bowers 1-0 up.
Yeah, beautiful start. Starting off with a 14 leg. What will Moodley's reply be? I saw he started out with an earphone in his ear. It's been taken out. Maybe it's just a bit of disturbance there.
I don't know what was playing in his ear, but seemed to do the job in that first leg.
Yeah, we'll see how this pans out. Another trip with the law dart from Bowers, keeping up the scoring power.
We've got young Tyler Shears on as the caller. Lovely to see the young guns step up to the plate. Soon they'll be taking over the hockey.
Yeah, Tyler definitely one of the players of the weekend for me. Ashley, he was very impressive as Vernon hits the big one there.
I'm sure that's not going to be the first 180 of this encounter.
No, definitely Jaden also another big scorer by nature. So we'll be looking forward to more 180s in this game. Still to come, Damien Stephens against Hilton Klein. Hilton Klein all the way from Botswana.
Gonna be a tight encounter. Hilton, I watched his game earlier, also a big hitter.
Yeah, another bounce out there on the board. That would have been another 140.
Well done, Jaden Moodley.
Yeah, beautiful switch by the young gun. And we can definitely hear the crowd is behind the young boy. He's definitely not playing like a young boy, I can tell you that.
289.
Vernon Bauer's first leg to his advantage.
There we go, there's Jaden in that red bird.
Jaden Moodley with a perfect setup shot. Leaves him on 60.
There, Vernon starts off with a 5-7.
62 left for
62
Vernon
left, he will be
Bowers.
looking for that. Oh, he was going for the 36-15. He needs to fix this. Early opportunity for Jaden here with the outshot.
Jaden Moodley on 60.
Double 10. Oh, just on the inside. Unlucky there
On
from
the inside
Moodley.
of that double 10.
Can Bowers take an early lead here?
Bowers on his favorite double 16.
Perfect setup there for Bowers. You'll be looking to aim at that 2 darts. And that is it. Another beautiful finish from Bowers in a...
Brilliant close from Vernon Bowers, which puts him ahead 2 legs up.
Early break for Bowers.
With the 84 average. Both players averaging in the early 80s. I just love Vernon Bowers' playing shirt. Looks awesome, eh?
I was actually fishing for one. And I was unsuccessful. It's a
I
very
think
beautiful
the two
shirt.
of you have the same size, so maybe you can just approach him and ask him if he has a spare one.
Yeah. 41 there from Jaden. Slow start to this third leg. Bowers up to no early break.
He squeezed in that third dart for a ton.
Beautiful squeeze in
Brilliant
it.
scoring from
It's
the Terminator, Vernon Bowers.
been very consistent in this ACT's Vernon.
Jaden Moodley with 2 treble visits there.
Look at that big smile. He's definitely not backing down. As his good mate Tyler also smiling there while marking.
And just seeing 2 youth players on the stage, it just shows that there is a future in African darts, not just South African darts. Young Tyler, Jaden, there's a few of them that hasn't played due to the examinations, but definitely the ADG is bringing up quality youth players that will definitely shine on the hockey in the future.
Of course, the development in place with the JDC.
Definitely, and then also the queen of the hockey, young Cassidy Haramsa, your daughter, also doing very well with the female darts at school level.
It's a very interesting prospect, very bright future. I don't even want to say it, but yeah, a couple of weeks back she beat me.
Definitely, I get it all the time.
So at home it's a battle of number 1 in the house, and she's currently winning it.
Vernon Bowers 1-8. I fancy he goes for the 18s, yeah.
Just missing that trip. He will be looking for another trip. No.
Unlucky third dart by Vernon Bowers. It's 38 score. Leaves him on 90.
Yeah, Jaden needs a big one here just to put a bit of pressure on Vernon. There's a beautiful second one. Another one.
Unlucky there, boy. Vernon, Jaden with 81. Ooh, confident way of doing this.
Double 10.
I just missed out on the double 10.
Yeah, you can clearly see the confidence is there. You can clearly see the confidence there. Most of us would have looked at 17 for Bull.
Vernon Bowers, he puts a lot of time on the practice board and it's starting to show.
Now, Bowers for a 3-0 lead in the second last game of the grand finale. It's just on the inside. Can he hit this double 5? Yes, he can.
3 legs up, Vernon Bowers. 3 legs, Jaden Moodley, a 0. Vernon with the 84 average. Jaden with the 81 average.
It's early days, but you don't want to find yourself too far behind. Very difficult to come back against an opponent like Vernon Bowers.
Definitely. Vernon, if he's left on a double, with 3 darts in hand, he's guaranteed to hit it. Comfortable 96 by Jaden.
Nice start, yeah.
I love the confidence of Tyler Shears as a caller.
And I think this is all about the grooming, the development, not just with the darts in hand, but also as callers, as markers. It's
definitely.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Definitely.
Vernon will be looking for the big one.
Ooh, just misses out on his second 180 for the game. It's a 135 by Vernon Bowers.
Beautiful steady darts from Jaden, but only a 60 this time. Vernon left with 309 after 6.
Vernon got the perfect rhythm. If you just look at his flow, pull back, follow through, it all replicates itself. It's the same thing over and over.
Over and over again. If you just look at his face.
And that takes a lot of practice.
I'm telling you, just look at his face. You can see it's all concentration.
Determination, that's the word.
A man on a mission.
Indeed. And the one thing I admire about Vernon Bowers, he always gives his opponents and the youngsters also a lot of confidence and advice on how to improve different aspects on their game.
156. He will be looking to hit this first one in the 60 to give him a realistic chance to finish this 156. He's in there. Oh,
Unlucky on that bounce out.
Rare smile there from Vernon.
80 score by Vernon Bowers, leaves him on 76.
Yeah.
Jaden still not on a close.
So Vernon will return for a shot
Beautiful
at the
first start by
76.
Jaden. Lovely,
Beautiful.
lovely 140 by Jaden.
Yeah, just putting on the pressure there on Bowers.
Bowers
Just
doesn't-
letting him know I'm here.
Bowers does not feel pressure. Double 8 incoming.
Oh,
Unlucky.
it's a rare miss. Now, Jaden, he needs to take this out in order for him to stay in this game. He needs to take this out. Double 10.
Takes a step back. A little bit of a breather.
Just
Recompose himself.
oh,
Unfortunately, misses that double 10.
just dropping that last dart there. Now, Bowers.
Double 4 for Vernon Bowers. And he pins it. Vernon Bowers 4 legs up in this encounter against Jaden Moodley with a 82 average.
Double break up for Vernon. Jaden had his chances there, hasn't he?
Definitely, definitely. As I say, you need to hit the double. Jaden missed out on a few doubles.
Only 39 there by Vernon. Lovely 140 there by Jaden. Actually, you being a Wizard player as well, and seeing these boys, your two sons, Hayden as well as Tyler, Lyle, Caleb and the boys.
There's also one name that we're forgetting about. Is Kendrick Cordum, also
Yes,
very prominent.
Definitely.
Promising young player for the future.
Yeah, just mentioning all these names makes me shiver.
It fills my heart with pride sometimes just watching them play.
I
And
definitely.
they improve all the time.
Powers there.
Wow.
With
Look at
a-
the space on that 20 or that 60 bed.
I think there was
Brilliant
another
darts.
space for 3 more in there. Huh?
He would have put 6 more darts in there. Brilliant 180 by Vernon Bowers.
Yeah. To come back to the boys we just spoke about, Kendrick and them. Cape Town Wizards darts in good hands.
Definitely. Future looks bright. The
And
youngsters are really giving the grown-ups a run for their money.
yes, and I guess all these boys they are playing with their heroes, I believe. While the people that they were looking up to, the people that was training them, and now they are sharing a hockey.
Definitely. They're really stepping up to the plate. And I mean, just look at this game between Vernon and Jaden.
Vernon will be looking there at the bull now.
And lucky that leaves him on, I think he's got 38 left.
38 left. Moodley needs to put on some pressure here. Needs a big one. No.
44 by Jaden. 38 left for Vernon Bowers to take a 5-0 lead.
Will he split or will he go straight? Go straight for it.
11-4. Ooh.
8-8. Just took a moment there, Vernon. And
Brilliant
that's
stuff
it.
from Vernon Bowers. Clinical on the doubles. I don't think Vernon Bowers has missed a double in this match. Very clinical on the doubles.
Clinical performance by Bowers. 5-0 lead here. 1 leg away to seal his spot in the last 8 of the grand finale. I see there's a question on social media from Harry Muchiri. How is selection done? Asking from Kenya. And also, does Simon play? Yes, Simon Adams is still in the tournament. He is through to the last 8. He'll be featuring tomorrow in the quarterfinal. How is selection working? The ACTs was 4 events. Cape Town, Johannesburg, Kimberley, and again Cape Town. And then your top 32 players from all 4 combined tournaments is competing in the grand finale for a prize money of 60,000 rand.
60K up for grabs. Order of merit is a brilliant way of separating or grading system. It's really very competitive. Everybody wants to be in the top 32. And the grand finale is all about being in the top 32. And we're down to the last 8.
Beautiful 137 there by Bowers. He is definitely in it, yeah. He's definitely.
140 by Jaden, putting on some pressure for Vernon. But
Yeah.
as I say, Vernon doesn't feel pressure. He is the Terminator.
Yeah. Just as you said that Vernon is hitting a 1. He will definitely fix that. Jaden just reminded him just before this now with that 140. I'm not out of it, Uncle Vern. It's a big treble and he gets it. He gets it. Last dart gets that 57.
Vernon Bowes will look to set us up. Beautiful second dart. That's 60 score, 80 score by Vernon Bowes, which will leave him on 104.
That was 104 left, Jaden. He needs to put him on a realistic finish. That's a ton, leaving him with a 2-dot finish. Bowers now for 104 to take this match. Can he finish the game? That's 16, leaving him with 88. Will he be looking at trip 16? Yes.
Ooh, he gets it.
He gets it. Tops.
30, no, 32, would have been 32.
Oh, beautiful first dart. Jaden with a finish double 10. He gets it.
That's it. What a
He
fight
gets
by
his
Jaden
first
Moodley.
leg.
Brilliant 91 close. And the crowd is going,
The crowd's head
giving
is
him all the
erupted.
support here. This is the start of the 7th leg. Vernon throwing first.
Early.
Slow start by Vernon Bowers. Jaden Moodley needs to capitalize.
Oh, he doesn't.
Not really much of a reply from Jaden Moodley.
And 60, very unusual,
60
very
by,
unusual for
Vernon
Vernon. So used to one triple in the 3 darts, at least one. Jaden. He's fighting. This boy is fighting. There we go.
Here comes the Terminator. Beautiful stuff. He replies with a 140. Puts him ahead on 267.
Can Jaden fill this up? Oh. Yeah, I think that second dart was
Yeah,
wobbling a bit.
He doubted going there for a fear of the bounce out.
There.
The second dart wobbled in that 60 bed.
Yes. 97, Vernon leaving him the big fish.
Leaving him the big fish. Jaden on 198. He would look at putting it on a comfortable close. Nice second dart. Beautiful stuff, Jaden Moodley.
Jaden is not giving up. Jaden is definitely not giving up here. He is definitely
I would
not
love
giving
to
up.
see a finish, the first big fish for the weekend. Not going to happen this time.
So where is Jaden going, Ashley? Trip 10?
I think he'll go trip 10. Ooh, he wanted 18.
Bullseye. Oh!
Unlucky.
Now, Bowers. 74 to take this game and move into the quarterfinals. Just missing that 14. We're looking at the 20.
Tops for the game, for the match, for the top 8 spot. Incoming. And the match. Vernon Bowers. Well done, Vernon Bowers. 81 average to Jaden Moodley's 78 average. Vernon Bowers wins this contest by 6 legs to 1 and books his spot in the last 8 of the African Continental Tour. Cape Town.
Yeah, comprehensive victory from Vernon, but sometimes the scoreline does not justify.
Definitely. Sometimes the scoreline does not justify. Both of them played brilliant darts.
Brilliant darts.
Especially in that last leg. And once again, thanks to young Tyler Shears for being the caller in that game.
Definitely my player of the weekend.
Definitely, he also impressed a lot in Act 4 on Thursday. Took out some big players in his block.
Yeah.
Definitely a prospect to watch in the future.
Yes. He was playing Hilton Klein in the knockouts. They were playing on stage in the last 32, and I can tell you, he was leading 3-1.
He was leading 3-1. First he was leading 2-0, then 3-1, and then Hilton came back like a moving train. But
Baby shoes, perhaps.
once again, these youngsters got a really bright future.
Very, very bright future. So there we have it.
We've got one more game for the night, which is Damien Stephens versus Hilton Klein.
Just saw Vernon Bowers took out Jaden Moodley, joining the other 6 that is already into the quarterfinals. For those who are just joining us, our winners of the last 16 is Cameron Carolus and Dion Oliver. Just got over the line in a thriller.
That was a nail biter with the Dion Oliver and Graham Fulby. Went down to the last double and Dion just crossing the line. Well done to him.
Then we had Charles Losper, who
Yeah.
got over the line against his
just
best
to
friend.
touch on Charles Losper and I think Grant Sampson.
Yes.
It was also a game. Grant never show up. The Grant that we know, the samurai that we know. So Charles Losper took full advantage of that game. And the other 2 games we played, Tyrone Shackleton taking out Gio Matia, and now Vernon Bowers taking down young Jaden Moodley. 1 game left to go. Damien Stephens versus Hilton Klein.
Yeah, Damien Stephens from the Dolphins franchise, nickname the Sniper. The Sniper.
Definitely, Damien Stephens, one of the players, most of the youth players, in fact all the youth players in the ADG franchise looks up to. He's a youngster himself. I think he's 24 years of age.
Yes.
But definitely a role model to the youngsters out there. Always giving them advice, always keeping them positive, teaching them the ropes, you know. And that's what we as the seasoned players appreciate. Seeing these youngsters come to the party.
Yeah, Damien being a junior SA player. He'll be up against it definitely, playing Hilton Klein.
I think we're going to see a much more composed, confident, and a different Damien Stephens today. He looks more focused, and I think we're going to have a very interesting game. My prediction is Damien Stephens to win this. What do you think, Percy?
Yeah, I'm going to be biased on this one a bit since I'm from the Dolphins franchise. I think Damien will take this one. It will be very close, definitely very close.
Definitely, you know, in the ACTs, it's difficult to predict. But just Damien's whole body language and approach to the game for today, I think he's gonna go home with it. But we never know. Let's see what Hilton Klein can come up with.
Yeah. So we're about to start. Hilton Klein has the bull, and he will go to the hockey first. Hilton Klein versus Damien Stephens, our final game of the day for a place in the quarterfinals of the grand finale.
Hilton Klein starts off with 3 darts on the single 20. Damien Stephens replies also with a 60. Hats off to the guys from Botswana that made the trip down to Cape Town. Really, it just shows the dedication and passion for the sport. They've got a long way back. Tomorrow they're heading back, tomorrow evening back to Botswana.
Yeah, it's determination, it's commitment from these guys from
Definitely.
from
That's,
Botswana.
1-1 for Damien Stephens there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one of the Botswana players that was supposed to be here in the knockouts, Brian Marisa, or as we
Yes.
know him, Judge.
As we know him as Mr. Judge Breeze. Oh,
He,
brilliant guy.
He unfortunately couldn't make it due to a injury.
Oh, I never heard of that. But I hope, I wish him a speedy recovery.
And we miss him.
Unlucky the Hilton Klein just missed out on a 180. That was a 121. Oh, sorry, 120.
Stefan's now having the advantage
Stefan's on
in this game.
back-to-back 1-2-1s. I told you it's going to be an interesting high-scoring encounter.
He's looking composed. He's looking focused, Damien. Hilton in there. 135.
Brilliant stuff from both players, hitting that triple 20 bid.
Oh, he went for the 2 tops finish there.
He went for 2 tops. Missed out on the first one, but scored 2 treble 20s there, which leaves him on 20.
Set up there by Hilton, leaving him
This is
tops.
going to be a tight encounter.
Well,
back
Damien
to back,
take out.
head to head, toe to toe, and let's see if he can hit the double 10. And he just misses out. Hilton Klein on tops.
Just kiss that wire there, Damien. Will Hilton make him pay?
There we go. Hilton
Yes,
Klein
he-
1-0 up. This is a very interesting encounter. Both players complementing each other on the scoring. Both high scoring players and power hitters. Hilton Klein coming out tops, coming out in front there with the 1-0 lead. 75 average to Hilton, 77 average to Damien. Another steady ton by Hilton Klein.
Beautiful last start there from Damien. Getting the triple 19.
That's 91 by Damien Steffens. Nice 57 on his last start.
Hilton back in that 60. He's been peppering
Lovely
it so
stuff.
far.
Definitely. I think he needs a new nickname, the Ton Master.
Just wide that last one, 43 for Steffens. Can he fill this up? Beautiful 140 for Hilton Klein.
Klein, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely a name to remember for future ACTs, future tournaments in Africa. Definitely making his mark here in Cape Town.
Yeah, you can
After
see his
9
face.
darts, he's on 161.
You can see his face. He did not travel all the way from Botswana.
Definitely. Brilliant darts by Hilton Klein. He scored
24
100,
lad.
100, 140, 137. Leaves him on 24 after 12 darts.
Yeah, Damien under some early pressure here by Hilton.
Let's see if Hilton Klein can settle for a 13 darter. No, he cannot. 15 darter for Hilton Klein.
There
Brilliant
was
stuff.
no way he was going to miss that last one.
2-0
So,
up.
Hilton Klein 2-0 up with the early break. Advantage Klein.
92 average for Hilton Klein.
It's a nice last dart there.
Nice last start by Damien Steffens. I know Damien Steffens is a fighter. This game is far from over.
Only 40 there, only 40 there.
Damien Steffens need to pull out those tons and
Yeah.
high scorings to keep up with the Hilton Klein. Yeah, Hilton Klein really putting on the pressure. Another steady ton by Hilton Klein.
Yeah, Damien needs a big one just to get him back on par. Hilton already leading 2-0. Cannot go too far behind in this game.
Pulls off that 100, which brings him back to contention.
And Hilton is back in the trip 20. Another ton from Hilton.
Hilton Klein on a 158 after 12 darts.
Leaving him on a finish. Just a bit high that last one, but a beautiful ton there by Damien. This game is not finished, but Hilton will be having 6 darts at this 158.
Another ton by Hilton Klein, which leaves him on 58. Brilliant stuff. Damien Steffens needs to set himself up. And he does so indeed.
Definitely
Steady ton by Damien Steffens.
Definitely putting some pressure on Hilton with this finish.
Tops for 3-0 lead. And he gets it. Brilliant stuff by Hilton Klein from Botswana, leading Damien Steffens by 3 legs to 0 with an 84 average.
Yeah, clinical from Hilton there. Steffens needs to up his game here in order to fight back.
That's a funny game, Percy. You see them coming back from 5-0 down to 6-5 victors. So anything's possible, yeah?
Yes, definitely. There.
Lovely first start by Damien. Can he follow up and
just
pump in a
moving
140? That's good enough. 100 for Damien.
I don't know, Ashley, if you noticed that